Hi, welcome to this video in which we are going to see a grammar lesson that corresponds to the textbook Skillful for Listening and Speaking, Grammar, Unit number 1, page number 20. So let's get started. Here we are with the grammar. So what do we have here? Well, today we have a cleft sentences, as you can see. And let's start with the definition. When do we use cleft sentences? Well, basically, we use them to make connections between new and known information. Now, we are going to see some examples. We're going to start with example number 1 and example number 2. Here we have them. So let's start with the first example. The first one says, it was Nina's car that got broken into. So in this case, we have two pieces of information. The first one in this case is the one that says that it was Nina's car. Okay, there you have it was Nina's car. In this case, it was Nina's car is the new information. And the one that was already known is the one that says that got broken into. This one got broken into. Okay. So the new information in this case was or is Nina's car. So the old information is that the car got broken into. Let's check example number 2, please. So here it says, it was your sister who I met. All right. So which is the new information? It was your sister. This would be the new information. And the old one would be is that I met someone who I met. There you are. Since in this case I am talking about sister, I have to use who. There we have who, and here we have it was your sister who I met. Let's continue with more examples. As you can see here, we have example number 3. Example number 3 says, it is August when we are going on holiday. So what is the new information? August. We are talking about the month of the year. Okay. Since I'm talking about August, I need to use when. So here we have when. And what would be the old or known information in this case? We are going on holiday. We already know that. Okay. So in this case, the new information that is we are going on holiday in August. That is the new information. Let's continue with number 3. Sorry, number 4. In number 4 says, it was my brother who you spoke to on the phone. All right. So it was my brother is the new information, as you can see. Since I'm talking about my brother, a person, I need to use who. And then I have you spoke to on the phone. This is the old or known information. All right, let's continue. Here we have a note that it's very important to know. It says, cleft sentences can use what, where, why, that, and the reason why, etc. In a couple of minutes, we're going to see more examples related to this particular note. But here I have one example. Let's see. Here says, it was Baltimore. Okay, here we have Baltimore. Since Baltimore is a place, it's a city, I need to use where, because we're talking about a place. And then I have the old information or the known information, which would be you had to stay. So here, as you can see, I am connecting, I am presenting one information, sorry, a piece of information that is new and other information that is old, that we already known it. Okay. Now, we are going to work on some exercises that you will find in your book. Let's see the instructions. It says, rewrite the following sentences as cleft sentences. Consider which information you wish to emphasize when you decide on the structure. So here we have number one. Secret agents give very useful information to the government. All right. So let's do it together. Okay. And this is the same way you will have to analyze the sentence and do it at the time of working on the book. So pay attention to the instructions and to the steps that I'm going to follow, please. Okay. So in this case, what is the new information? In this case, my new information is secret agents, as you can see. We are talking about them. That's the new information. Now, which the old information is? Give very useful information to the government. This is the old information or the known information. All right. So, as the instruction says, I have to uh, rewrite these sentences as a cleft sentence. So, in this case, we're going to start like this. The first thing that we need is it. It is, okay, secret agents. Since I'm talking about a group of people, agents, I need to use who. Who give very useful information to the government. There you are. Okay. Now, maybe you are asking yourself, why I am using it is because this introduces the new information. Even though secret agents is in plural, agents is in the plural form, I still need to use it and is, just in case. In this case, I have who, because I'm talking about the people. So it is secret agents who give very useful information to the government. Okay, now I have a cleft sentence. Okay, I am joining the two clauses. The new information that is secret agents and the old information or the known information, which is give very useful information to the government, as you can see. Okay, let's move on to example number two. Okay, there you have example number two. Okay, let's analyze together. Here says, teenagers help their rescuers and firefighters because they are young and strong. Okay, according to the instructions, I have to turn this into a cleft sentence. So, which, in this case, what is the important information? What the important information is, or the new information, let's say, the new information. Well, if you see, here we have because. Here we have because. It's very important to identify that word because that's going to help us in order to come up with a cleft sentence. So we have because. So in this case, whenever you have because, we use this phrase. The reason why. The reason why. Why am I using this? It's because I have because. That's the reason. Okay. So if in the book you find a sentence with because, we use the phrase the reason why. the reason why, and then I put teenagers help the rescuers and firefighters. Okay. Now, what do I need? I need a verb is. The reason why teenagers help the rescuers and firefighters is, okay, is that, let me use that, they are young and strong. Okay, so they are young and strong is old information. It's what we call the known information. So in this case, that's what we already known about it. Okay, I'm going to highlight with light blue. And the new information is the reason why teenagers help the rescuers and firefighters. That will be the new information. Okay, and in this case, we are using the reason why, the phrase, the reason why, because in the original statement, the original sentence, I have because. That is the reason. All right, let's continue with example number 3. What does number 3 say? It says, participation in debates can help students to improve their speaking skills. Okay, in this case, which is the new information? Well, basically here the new information is that uh, participation in debates. Okay, give me a second, please. Okay, no. Okay, what is the old information in this case? The old information is to improve their speaking skills. All right. This is the old information. We already know this. Now, what is the new information? In this case, the new information is participation in debates can help students. This would be the new information. Okay, so what do I do in this case? It's very simple. I do something like this. What can help students to improve their speaking skills? What can help students to improve their speaking skills? And then I need a verb is participation in debates. In this case, I am using the word what. Can we do it? Yes. And what introduces can help, what can help students to improve their speaking skills? Okay. Here we have the information. This is the new information. Remember, the information in yellow is the verb. And then I have the old information or the known information is that they participate in debates, participation in debates. That will be the old information or known information. Okay, we are going to continue with number 4. Example number 4. Let's see. What do we have here? Working extra hours account for being considered employee of the month. Now, I have to turn this into a cleft sentence. How do I do it? Very simple. Which is the new information, working extra hours. This is the new information. This is something new. Now, what is a old or known information? Okay, being considered employee of the month. Everybody knows that. Okay, so in this case, what do I do? I put it is working extra hours. So in this case, I need that account for being considered employee of the month. Okay. Remember, the new information is working extra hours. That's the information in yellow. Okay. It is introduces the new information. I am introducing the new information. Here I have that, which connects the first and the second clause. I'm going to use red color and account for being considered employee of the month would be the old or known information. There you have example number 4. Here we have one more example. I think I have one more. Let's see. Most of the money should be spent on environmental projects. All right. Which is the new information? Most of the money. Okay, this is the new information, which is the old information in this case, or the known information on environmental projects. So, should be spent on environmental projects would be the known information. So, in this case, I use the word what. Most of the money should be spent on is environmental projects. Okay. I have to make a correction here. Sorry. Should be most of the money should be spent. That's the new information. Everything. Most of the money should be spent. Okay. And the known or all information is environmental projects. So in this case, as you can see, number 5, for example, in order to introduce the new information, I use the word what, and then I can, then it comes. Most of the money should be spent on. This is new. This is something new. But most of the money should be spent on. Then I have my verb, which is environmental projects. We already know about this, the projects. Okay, there you have example number 5. And I have one more. And we'll finish with this. All right. Let's see. Here says students like to participate to gain experience. Okay. Students like to participate to gain experience. So what do I do in this case? In this case, what I can use is this one. Here the question would be, why do students participate? To gain experience. Okay, so here we have to gain experience. So in this case, I can use the phrase that says, the reason why students participate is to gain experience. Okay. So the reason why in this case introduces the new information, which is students participate. The reason why students participate is to gain experience. Okay. This will be my last example. I hope this helps you somehow in order to work on your book. Unit 1, page 20. That has to do with cleft sentences. Okay, now I think that you are ready to work on page 20, grammar section, exercises 1 and 3. Thank you so much for watching.